live. And let's start with you, Ozzy, because I'm thrilled to have you on the show. We called this show Piers Morgan Uncensored. And when we named it that, I did actually think what would happen when we finally get Ozzy Osbourne live on the show. How committed to being uncensored could we be? So I need to get from you, Ozzy, a solemn promise that you're not going to get me banned from the airwaves.
Are you promising you're not going to get him banned from the...
Ozzy Osbourne, yes, the Prince of Darkness himself, has stepped out of his heavy metal lair and onto the Piers Morgan show, where he has taken aim at Meghan Markle with a verbal sledgehammer that could rival the decibels of Black Sabbath's final riff. This is not just a celebrity spat, it is a full-on cultural collision unfolding live as Ozzy prepares to bid farewell to his legendary band with his last ever performance.
It was in the news not too long ago that Ozzy had been unfaithful, but I hear that everything is okay now.
Oh, it is the eve of Black Sabbath's grand finale, dubbed Back to the Beginning, a spectacle that has drawn metalheads and curious onlookers alike to witness Ozzy's swan song. Fireworks crackle, confetti rains down, and the Birmingham icon, with his unmistakable rasp, is in rare form. But then, in a twist no one saw coming, Piers Morgan, never one to shy away from a headline, steers the conversation toward the royal family, and there it is. Ozzy, off-script and unfiltered, turns his sights on Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, whose Hollywood ambitions have been the subject of endless tabloid fodder.
Who would do that with that? So anyway, he now wears very thick bifocal.
She is a bloody train wreck. He growls, his voice carrying the weight of a man who has seen it all. The studio audience gasps, and suddenly, this is not just about music anymore. It is a royal assassination, delivered with a deadpan snarl that only Ozzy could muster. Now, let us be honest. The British public has had its fill of Meghan's narrative, from her fairytale wedding to Prince Harry to the Oprah tell-all that sent shockwaves across the Commonwealth. She has been a lightning rod for controversy. But Ozzy, he's not here to play nice. With a career spanning decades of excess and redemption, he has earned the right to speak his mind, and he does not hold back.
Well, we're trying to get on a flight.
Yeah, it just seems that every time we're set to go, something happens with Ozzy's health, and so we'll get there. We want to go back so bad, but we'll get there. Won't we, Ozzy?
She has tanked her own career, he says, leaning into the microphone with a smirk, and now she is dragging Hollywood down with her. It is a bold claim, one that Piers eagerly fans into a blaze, asking Ozzy to elaborate as the cameras zoom in. The tension builds, and you can almost hear the collective intake of breath from Buckingham Palace to the back streets of Birmingham.
Get Parkinson's, and the state of the Parkinson's, I was listening to your podcast. Oh, blimey, got some tech issues there. But the condition of your Parkinson's right now, Ozzy, from what you were saying in the podcast, is that as long as you take the medication, it's pretty tolerable.
Yeah, I haven't...
For those of us who follow royal news, this is not entirely out of left field. Meghan's ventures, her Arkawell Foundation, her Netflix deal, her Spotify podcast, have faced scrutiny for underwhelming results. Critics have pointed to a lack of authenticity, a charge that Ozzy seems to echo with his next zinger. She is acting like she is still on Suits, but the script has been cancelled. The sarcasm drips like acid, and the deadpan delivery lands with a thud.
Curious, are you going to, sometimes in a marriage, when the husband makes a mistake, the woman will make him pay for a long time? Is that something you think is going to happen?
Oh, yes.
It is the kind of line that makes you chuckle despite yourself, even as you wonder how the palace will respond. And let us not forget the timing. Ozzy's final show looms large, a poignant backdrop that amplifies the drama. Is this his parting shot at the establishment, a rock star's rebellion against the polished veneer of royalty? The narrative arc takes a turn as Piers digs deeper, asking Ozzy about Meghan's influence on Prince Harry. Here, the rocker's tone shifts, still skeptical, but with a hint of pity. poor lad has lost his head, he mutters, shaking his head as, if recalling his own wild days, she has got him chasing American dreams while the family is falling apart. It is a nod to the ongoing rift between Harry and the Windsors, a saga that has kept tabloids thriving. The suggestion that Meghan's Hollywood pivot has strained royal ties is not new, but hearing it from Ozzy, whose own life has been a roller coaster of chaos and comeback, adds a layer of gravitas. The audience leans in, hooked by the blend of insider critique and outsider perspective. Let us pause here and consider the stakes. The UK and Commonwealth viewers, who tune into royal dramas and British politics, are no strangers to scandal. They have watched Prince Andrew's woes, Kate Middleton's health rumors, and now this. Ozzy's outburst taps into a vein of frustration. Some call it schadenfreude over Meghan's perceived overreach. Across the Atlantic, American audiences, drawn by celebrity gossip, might see it as another chapter in the Hollywood Versace saga. But the real kicker, this is happening live, as Ozzy prepares to belt out Iron Man for the last time. The contrast is stark, a man ending a legacy with a bang, while Meghan's star seems to dim under his spotlight. The climax arrives when Piers pushes Ozzy to predict Meghan's future. She is done, he declares, his voice rising with a theatrical flourish. Hollywood has chewed her up, and she has got no backup plan. It is a brutal assessment, delivered with the confidence of someone who has survived his own career obituaries. The studio erupts and social media explodes. Hashtags like #AzivsMeghan and #RoyalRocks trend within minutes. The sarcasm peaks as Ozzy adds, maybe she can join my next tour. Singing is not her thing, but she has got the drama. It is a deadpan jab that leaves Piers laughing and the audience in stitches, even as the gravity of the moment sinks in. But what does this mean for the royal family? The Windsors, known for their stoic silence, face yet another PR challenge. King Charles, celebrating his 83rd birthday amidst this chaos, might not appreciate the spotlight shifting to Ozzy's tirade. Prince William, busy with his homewards initiative, could find himself defending the family's image yet again. And Harry? Well, he's likely miles away, oblivious to the rock star roasting his wife on live TV. The tension between tradition and tabloid fodder has never been more palpable, and Ozzy's words might just widen the chasm. The royal household's public relations team must be scrambling, drafting statements that balance dignity with damage control. While the tabloids revel in the chaos. As the interview winds down, Ozzy shifts gears, his tone softening as he reflects on Black Sabbath's legacy. This is it, he says, his voice cracking slightly. One last song, one last fight. It is a poignant moment, a reminder that this is not just about Meghan. It is about a cultural icon passing the torch, yet the damage is done. Meghan's Hollywood career, already on shaky ground, takes another hit, and the royal watchers are left dissecting every word. Was Ozzy's critique fair? Or was it the ramblings of a rock star with a microphone and a grudge? The question lingers, fueling debates in pubs from London to Sydney, where fans of both royalty and rock weigh with their opinions. The aftermath is predictable. UK papers like The Express will splash headlines across their front pages, while Commonwealth outlets debate the propriety of it all with fervor. In the US, entertainment shows will replay the clip ad nauseam, analyzing Meghan's every move with the zeal of a courtroom drama. Retention soars as viewers hang on for the next twist. Will she respond with a statement? Will Harry retaliate with his social media post? The engagement is off the charts, with comments flooding in. From Ozzy is a legend to Meghan deserves better. It is a masterclass in drama, delivered by a man who has spent his life defying expectations, and the audience cannot get enough. Let us delve deeper into the implications. Ozzy's comments strike at the heart of Meghan's brand, which has been built on a narrative of empowerment and independence. Her lifestyle blog, The Tig, once a beacon of recipes and celebrity interviews, has faded into obscurity, and her recent ventures have struggled to gain traction, Ozzy's blunt assessment might resonate with those who feel her transition from actress to royal to entrepreneur has been less than seamless. The rock star's own journey, marked by battles with addiction and a triumphant return, offers a stark contrast. He has reinvented himself time and again, while Meghan's reinvention seems to falter under public scrutiny. Moreover, the political undertones cannot be ignored. British politics, with its recent scandals and shifting alliances, provides a backdrop where Ozzy's outburst fits neatly. The public, weary of polished politicians and royal PR, might see him as a refreshing voice of raw honesty. His critique of Meghan could be interpreted as a broader commentary on the intersection of celebrity and power, a theme that resonates with viewers who follow both Westminster and Windsor. In the Commonwealth, where royal loyalty varies, his words might spark heated discussions about the relevance of the monarchy in a modern age, further complicating the narrative. As Ozzy takes the stage for that final Black Sabbath performance, the world watches, not just for the music, but for the echo of his words. The crowd roars as he launches into Paranoid, his voice a testament to resilience, while backstage, producers scrambled to capture every angle of this unexpected drama. Meghan's Hollywood chapter might be closing, but the royal saga rolls on, fueled by scandal and sarcasm. For the 35 to 65 crowd hooked on this drama, it is a 10-minute roller coaster of intrigue, humor, and hard-hitting critique. The cameras pan to the audience, where fans wave banners and sing along, unaware that they are witnessing a cultural shift as much as a musical farewell. And who knows, maybe Ozzy's next encore will come with a royal apology or perhaps another round of fireworks. Until then, stay tuned, because in this story, the curtain never truly falls. The legacy of Black Sabbath intertwines with the ongoing saga of the royals, creating a narrative that will be dissected by historians and gossip columnists alike. The internet buzzes with memes and hot takes, while traditional media struggles to keep pace with the viral spread of Ozzy's remarks. This is not just entertainment, it is a moment where music, monarchy, and media collide, leaving an indelible mark on the cultural landscape.